haven't really done that kind of video in a really long time, which is just sitting down and telling you guys what I'm thinking about and what has been going on in my mind. Because you've probably noticed that I haven't posted videos in a couple of weeks now, and I've even had some material filmed that I haven't posted yet, and I just really can't bring myself to edit the videos that I've made somehow, because like I haven't felt so motivated to post on YouTube in the previous couple of weeks for different reasons. I have first been really overworked. I've been working with some nightmare client. There's been stuff going on in general, and I just really had to take some break. So I think that does happen once in a while to everyone, and that's really normal. But like when I start kind of falling off my YouTube schedule, and what it taught me in the past is there's something that I really need to rethink, most likely, and I think that's the case here. I need to rethink how I'm doing the YouTube channel because I am really motivated about making videos. I love making videos. I really do like also making reaction videos because they're quite easy to make, and they still take a lot of time, but they're not like, they don't require a lot of thinking and a lot of planning and a lot of focus, and I basically sit down and I record reactions. But something really felt off for me in the past couple of weeks. And I think it's just because the way that my channel is going right now, even though individually speaking, I like the videos that I've made. On a more like outside perspective, when I look at my channel, I feel like it's not reflecting what I'm trying to do as an artist. And like, it's really great. The content I think is really nice. I as I say, like individually speaking, I am really proud and I'm really happy of every single video that I've made. Like, I think it's always feeling like an accomplishment, to put out a video out there, and I'm always proud of myself for doing it. But on like a more general level, I just wished that this was not the content that I had made, if that makes sense. Because as much as I think that those reaction videos can have value, they are just not really building or reflecting my goals. Because first and foremost, I think that I'm a musical artist, and I don't just think I'm a musical artist. I'm a musical artist who just happens to do reaction videos. But like, I don't want my channel and my brand and everything that I do being like, oh, that girl who reacts to Nightwish, you know? Or that girl who reacts to videos, period. Because it's just not what I'm compelled to be doing. I'm doing my own thing. I have my own songs that I'm working on. I perform live music. That's really what I'm about. But I feel like my channel is not representing me in that way. It's not a good reflection of the person that I really am. So, and it's got me thinking, because the last video that I recorded was reacting to the Ghost of Score by Yanis, which is not posted on the channel. I think that I will post it. We'll see about that. But it got me thinking that I'm there, like, commenting on other people doing the same thing that I want to do. And something really, like, hit me in the face when I recorded that video. That was the last video I recorded. And I was like, that does not make sense. Like, I'm, like, I do have opinion about other people singing, but I don't care about it as much as, like, reaction videos make it seem like I do. Not that I don't care about the music, and not that I don't care about Nightwish, because obviously I do. They had such a big influence in my path as a musician. But like, I'm not that person who's like passionate about well, let's say it that way. I'm passionate about creating music and learning from others. And I want to be that person who actually does that music. But the thing is, and what's kind of the fight that's going on in my mind when it comes to those things, is that content creation and the way that it is right now, and like you're kind of expected to have like really high quality weekly, if not like multiple times a week, you should be releasing content. And reaction videos are basically the only thing that I feel I can do to fit that expectation of like creating content that's still relevant with what I'm doing, obviously, but I couldn't do like one cover a week, for instance, not the way that I want them to be, because I don't want to just release something just because I can play it and kind of doing it like halfway through. Like I want to put out those covers that or like this original music that I want to be worthy of Spotify. And so that takes time. Like if I go through the whole process, just to give you guys an idea, like doing the arrangement is often taking me like maybe a week, and then the harp, maybe I can arrange it and end up recording it within 1 week-ish. And then it takes me 1 week to do the vocals. And if I collaborate with other people, then I will send them the track, and I want to give them at least a week also to do the work and edit and send the stuff back to me. And so that's already 2 weeks. Then there's the mixing that takes 1 week, and making the video for it takes 1 week. And from the time that it's actually ready to post on Spotify, I need at least, Spotify or any other distribution service really, I need to give it a couple of days actually, and like the magic number is 7 days, just to make sure that when I release it, it's actually going to be in stores. And so overall, like if I put all of my energy into it, like making a cover can take me like easily from 4 to 6 weeks, depending how much arrangements there are, how much work there is on the song to do. If it's my original song, it's for sure going to take more time, because there's so much more, like I care so much more. And so I will put a lot more energy into it and try different arrangements. And like I also need to write down all of those arrangements so that when I play them on video after, I can actually play them through. And so I need a sheet music. There's so much stuff that goes into making those covers, so that's why they don't come out that often. That's just what happens. And so like I feel like I'm always trapped between having to do the like weekly content thing and doing the really high quality music stuff. And I feel like if I just do the high quality music stuff, people are just going to forget about me and about my channel, and I'm going to put a video and it's just going to fall flat. Like 1 month or 2 months of work is just going to fall completely flat. And like keeping the channel active has been really important to me because of that. And like I just want to clear it up, because it's not because I hate doing reaction videos, because like I like doing them. They're, as I said, they're easy content. I just listen to music basically, but they still take me like 1 to 2 days a week at least to put together. And like you guys don't see it behind the scenes, but I try to make them like efficient and straight to the point. And I am not an efficient, straight to the point person when I speak. I ramble so much, as you can tell probably. And for that reason, my videos, they just take me so much time. And English is not my native language either. And like there's a lot of times that I will like just stumble on my words and I need to do it again. And then I'm like, this is not the way that I should say it. And like the pressure for making videos is so much higher than I think it actually looks. And that's all time that is taken away from me when it comes to making music. And I don't know if what I'm talking about is a good solution or not, but overall, like my idea is I want to I just want to do more music. I want to do more music on this channel, whatever that means. I haven't quite decided because I'm sort of afraid of having to still put quality out that I'm not so happy with or 100% okay with. And that kind of bugs me. I haven't fully decided how I'm going to be doing that. But I've been thinking it could be fun to try to do a little bit more like live covers. And so actually that would be really helpful if you guys told me what kind of covers you would like to see me do on the channel. Like maybe like covers that are a little bit more live, and I still can have my really high quality ones that I put out like once here and there. And I would hope that doing a change like this would allow me to spend more time doing that music. And doing those like really high quality recordings and spending more time on the album, because the truth is I've been talking about this album for a very long time and I'm always saying like keep waiting, it's gonna be great. It's actually starting to sound really great, and there's still so much work to do on it for it to be the way that I want it. But that's what happens when I lose my train of thought. Oh yeah, I remember. I had to go back and check it out. But basically, I would hope that making a switch like that, a shift like that in the way that I do my YouTube would make it possible for me to actually get to the point where I'm doing the work for the album, because the truth is I just never get there because there's so many other things that I need to take care of, and doing reaction videos is, I feel, a bit of a distraction for me. It doesn't mean that I don't like doing them, but they're definitely not contributing as much as I would like to the grand scheme of like what my dream is here and what I'm trying to build. And so it doesn't mean that I will never do reaction videos anymore. Like, I think I will, as a matter of fact, because I think they're kind of part of this channel. I can do some here and there, but maybe I might just stick to Nightwish reactions from now on and just do them like here and there, or react to like one song every couple of months, every couple of weeks. I don't know. Depends how I feel, but I might not make it part of my regular content anymore. There's tons of stuff that I have a notebook with tons of ideas that I've gathered for videos. I just don't have the brain space to be able to put them together and actually make a video with it, because I want to do music. Like, I think, like, I still want to make those videos. Like, I want this channel to still have kind of more chatty content. I don't want it to be just music, but I would like most of it to be music, or at least to have a much bigger proportion of music versus other things. Like, I think that sit-down videos, or videos like my experience in Finland and reacting to music, are really cool content. And even like taking quiz and stuff like that. Even if a lot of those videos are not performing as well as reactions, it doesn't really matter to me that much. And that's why what I realize, like, I just want to make content that like I feel is fun, and a lot of the content that I think is the best content on my channel is actually some of the content that YouTube didn't even push, which kind of feels really weird. And that's also some of the videos that have my best retention rate are actually videos that YouTube is like, meh, not doing it. I don't know. But yeah, with that said, I just want to give you guys, maybe before I end this video, an idea of what I want for this channel, a little bit, like, and what you can expect from me, because I am not going anywhere. But what I'm saying here is I might need a little bit of time to figure out how I want this channel to be. I would like to post more music content, maybe live music content, maybe stuff about my new band, and, you know, stuff that's more closer to what I'm actually doing. So maybe like production vlogs. I've done a couple of those. I think you guys enjoyed them. I loved doing them, even though I don't yet feel like I have a good formula on how to present them, but I think you guys like them, and I really felt like this was relevant. If there are parts of the process of making music that you guys are interested in, I would really, really appreciate if you let me know in the comments down below, because I need those ideas. I want to know what you guys are interested in, because sometimes I feel like stuff that is really casual for me, like how I sit down to write a piece of music, is something that I could maybe carry you around with. That's the kind of content that I feel appeals more to me. Or like even like what a singing practice looks like for me, or what a recording session looks like for me, how I put arrangements together. I'm not so sure how I want to put that content together, how like I can present it so that it's nice for you guys. And that's why I'm asking, like, what are you guys interested in watching? Because if I can just take stuff that I'm already doing and that I'm already passionate about, and I kind of can make it like both some maybe educational a little bit, and also kind of having that behind the scenes of like, hey, we're making this album together, because that's really what's happening, but I can barely show anything because there's just no place on this channel at this point, I feel, to have that content. So there might be a little bit of that. There might be, like, as I said, live covers, more produced covers that I might have more time to do if I don't post every single week. And yeah, I don't know. I do have tons of ideas, and we're just gonna see what works and what doesn't work. But that's kind of the direction that I'm going to go for, I think. But as I said, I just need a little bit of time to figure it out. And so I might post videos and then realize like, hey, you know what, that does not really work, or I'm not really happy, and so I'll remove those videos maybe. I don't know. I'll see what happens. But I'll do content that I'm actually feeling like is contributing to what I'm doing and a little bit more true to who I am. Because I am not a reactor. I am a musician. I'm a music artist who reacts, who just happens to react to me. Okay, again. I'm a music artist who just happens to react sometimes to content, who happened to move to Finland and wants to share her experience as a musician in Finland, who has a band and wants to show you guys maybe some of the behind the scenes with that, who creates music. You know, I just want this channel to reflect me better, and I think it's just a positive thing for everybody, even if that means that there won't be as many reaction videos. Because like reaction videos make me feel a little bit like I'm just sitting on the bench watching other people do the thing that I trained to do and really am passionate about. And I want to be on the front seat doing it myself. And I want to share that adventure and that experience. And I think that going in a direction like that would just reflect me better. All right. Anyways, I'm getting really rambly right now. If you're still here, thank you so much for watching this video. Thanks for listening. And I really hope that this content will also speak to you in a different way. Posting this video is going to be really difficult, actually, but I'm really glad that I sat down to film this. In any case, if you guys are interested in helping me with this music journey thing and you want to help me create more of the music, then please go and check out my Patreon, because that's the only way that I can make it happen. Like, Patreon contributions are directly helping me pay for the softwares, for the musical instruments when I need them, for the mixing, mastering, because I don't do that myself. I care too much about the music to take on something like that. That's too big for me. I want someone who's going to be doing the best job possible, and it's not me. And so Patreon is contributing to making all of this happen and helping me release more music, basically. So anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. I will leave some more videos for you to watch right there. There's still gonna be some reactions on this channel, so you can go and check them out. And there's gonna be my covers, so please go and check them out, especially if you haven't yet. Like, why are you even watching this, really? Anyways, love you guys so much. Have a good day, and I see you in the next one. Bye!